What's up, K-Babies? It's your girl K-Brianna, and I'm back with another video for y'all. So before we get into the video, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment down below. Y'all leave a comment down below and subscribe to my channel, because if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Go subscribe, go subscribe. So go subscribe, because I'm telling y'all, when I finish telling y'all this story, y'all gonna want to come back. Y'all gonna want to come back. Y'all gonna be like, hey, she lit. But anyway, by the title, y'all know what we getting into, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and tell y'all the story of how me and my ex almost died, and I ended up sending him to jail that same day. Like, this is so crazy. Like, I want to give y'all this story because I done had some crazy times, y'all, and these, you know, little moments like actually be funny after you then look back at it and you didn't been through the situation and you already, you know, free from it or whatever the case may be. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. It's gonna be real lit. So like I said, before we get into, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go. Okay, so before we get into the story time, I do want to say that I'm not promoting any violence. I'm not promoting any I don't know, any mental, nothing. Like, I'm not promoting nothing negative, okay? That's what I want to get across, okay? First of all, okay, this is just for entertainment purpose only, okay? So y'all, this was this event happened last year, 2021, okay, around like April sometime. I'm gonna say like April sometime, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna try to like start from the very beginning, okay? So the day before this day happened that I'm telling y'all about, I was supposed to go to court, y'all. I was supposed to go to court for like some speeding tickets or whatever, okay? But the pandemic had to mess everything up. Like, they wasn't doing court sessions. It was like a lot of crazy stuff happening. So I was like, man, y'all, I'm not about to waste my time and go to court talking to my boyfriend, well, my ex-boyfriend and my mama, and telling them like, yeah, I'm not about to worry about that. So he was very upset about that, and he was the type of person, like, if you ain't listen to him, like, you ain't respect him type stuff. Like, you couldn't have your own decision if he thought otherwise about that. So like I said, he was upset about that or whatever, and I actually ended up going to court. I think my mama dropped me off, but she had to go to work or something. Yeah, I don't remember how it all happened, but I didn't have my car at the time. It was in a shop. So it was just a lot of confusion as to why I didn't want to go to court, but I ended up going to court anyway, okay? So I ended up going to court anyway or whatever, and they didn't have court. The courtroom was closed. They wasn't doing court that day. I was like, really, or whatever like that. So remind y'all, I didn't have a ride, so I'm literally walking in the rain. Excuse me, damn. To another place that was open, because the courtroom not gonna let you sit in there or nothing like that. If it's closed, it's closed. They not, you know, they're not doing none of that. So y'all, I'm walking to Wendy's, y'all. That's the closest thing. I'm mad as hell. I'm in the rain walking. I'm like, all right, bet or whatever. So I get the call and people are like, man, y'all can come get me. Not to tell y'all, it was some old men trying to stop and talk to me. I was so upset because, like, really, I could have stayed home and did what I had planned for the rest of the day. So anyway, long story short about that, my mama ended up coming pick me up or whatever like that, and I went home. So on the way to the house, okay, because let me explain to y'all, we lived in Sulphur. Technically we lived in Sulphur, but our home, our family house, the home that we owned, is in Lake Charles, Louisiana, and it's literally like 25 minutes, like 25 minutes away from each other. Probably not every day. If you drive fast, it's not even like that, but it's 25 minutes like from each other, the cities. So we'll literally like be driving back and forth from city to city every day if we have to. Okay, so when we on the way to Sulphur or whatever like that, I'm texting my car. I'm like, hey, I'm on the way back to the crib. You can go ahead and come, you know, you can go ahead and come get your hair done. She's like, all right, best. So I did her hair, y'all. I did her install of it like that. So now, remind you, my ex is still like upset about the situation because I didn't have a conversation with him about it. It was just like, I'm not going. And then he was still mad, and I ended up going anyway in the morning, and we kind of like never talked, okay? So he like still in his shitty little mood, but I'm good. I done made me some money, you know. I didn't post it on Instagram, you know. I'm in my zone. I got like 3 more bookings that day, right? So finally, like, my days not really slowed down, but I had like a gap between my appointments, and I think it was maybe like around like 3 something, y'all. Around like 3 something, I realized like, dang, I ran out of 10 caps. So I have to go to the store to Lake Charles, y'all. I have to drive 20-25 minutes to Lake Charles to go get these 10 caps and come back to Sulphur so I can do her hair at the location that I sent her, right? So I'm like, damn, I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I got like maybe 45 minutes between this, you know. I'm gonna be pulling up right when she pulling up. I should be pulling up. That's what I'm thinking in my head, like, okay, because around this time it may be a little traffic, whatever. If I leave right now, I can make it. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like to my ex, I'm like, hey, you wanna ride with me? Now, you know, if you got a girlfriend or you a girlfriend watching this, y'all know that if you have a dude and you know, y'all like not on the same page with each other, and you try to offer him like some food, or you try to offer him like, hey, you wanna ride with me, or anything in that arena, you know, you trying to apologize, like, in a way, like, you know, like, you trying to be cool with them in a way. Oh yeah. So I'm like, man, you want to ride with me or whatever like that? I gotta go run to the store. I gotta go run to the hair store. All right, cool. So, you know, he get up, he come and he ride with me or whatever like that. So when I get in the car, I think my phone is on Bluetooth, but I'm playing like something real calm, like, you know, real calm, real low, because I'm so focused on what I have going on, and I don't even think I had ate that day. Like, you know, I'm really trying to focus and stay in my mode or whatever like that. So that's the kind of music I had on. So I'm driving the whole way to Lake Charles or whatever, you know, in a little vibe. And I don't think we had said nothing like really to each other still, y'all, still. I think he had his AirPods in or some silly ass shit. But anyway, I ended up pulling up to the hair store. I got what I needed or whatever. And then on the way back, he must have, y'all, he was so slick. He must have took the Bluetooth off of my phone and connected his phone. So on the way home, I'm like, I just started catching on to what I'm listening to and how loud it is. I'm like, man, turn this down. Like, I turned it down. I'm like, I turn this down because I need to focus. I need to try to get home. And this music is just not it right now. It's distracting me and I don't like it. I don't want it, right? So I tried to turn it down, y'all. He was not having it. Like, he was so upset because I wanted to turn the music down. So let me explain. So I turned it down, he turned it up. I turned it down, he turned it up. I'm like, oh no, we is not playing a game. We is not playing a game at this point. Like, this is serious, man. I'm driving, I'm trying to focus, okay? So yeah, I'm like, dang, I'm like, all right, he tripping. So I'm like, all right, how about this then? I'ma just keep my hand on the volume button. I'ma just keep my hand on the volume button so that way I'm not touching it, he not touching it either. Okay, we're gonna stop this childish stuff, okay? So I think he started turning up the heat or something. He started doing some funny ass shit. He started turning up the heater and just all kind of stuff so I can basically move my hand off of the volume thing. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm starting to get irritated. I'm like, man, bro, like I'm about to just get out of the car at this point, Lord. So bam, I finally like got on the highway or whatever like that, and I'm like getting off on one of the ramps that we gotta go to get off of I-10 and go. I can't remember. That might be I-10. Yeah, that is I-10 to get on I-10. So I'm like, you doing too much. I'm like, you doing too much. I'm like, you childish. Like, you know, chill out. Like, come on. I'm trying to or whatever. And he just started bringing up everything from that morning. I'm like, man, I already knew this was about. I'm just like, man, bro, like you controlling and I'm just telling him, like, cause at this point, like, bro, let it go, bro. Let it go. Give me a break. You see a black young woman trying to get it. You see I'm trying to get it. You see I'm in my bag right now. You know, you should be, you should be. Nah, but anyway, yeah, we started getting into it or whatever like that. So I'm like, all right, bitch. So y'all, when I'm arguing, I'm not gonna lie. When it's somebody that I'm like dealing with, I say some stuff to get to you. Like I say some stuff that'll make you like wanna put your hands on me. Like I know how to make it hurt. You feel me? So I said some stuff, y'all said some stuff. You feel me? Now made it hurt or whatever like this. This not funny. I'm not laughing at this now because this wasn't funny when it was happening. So anyway, he started grabbing on the wheel, like grabbing on the wheel, y'all. I'm driving on the highway, grabbing on the wheel, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I started getting paranoid, scared. Like I have seen things like this, you know, escalate really quickly. Like I don't play in vehicles. I don't play with my life, period. Okay, so I'm like started slowing all the way down. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, hey, yo. I'm like, bro, chill. I'm like, bro, I started slowing all the way down or whatever like that. Everybody on the highway, blowing their horns and stuff like that. They looking at me, they driving around me, looking at me like, what's going on and stuff like that. And we just arguing or whatever. So I finally end up speeding back up or whatever, trying to hurry me off the highway. So I took the first exit or whatever in Suffolk to, you know, get home. So we're going home or whatever. I think we still arguing at this point. Like, oh my gosh, this was so lame. Like, this is so lame. But anyway, still arguing or whatever like that. So when I get to where we was staying or whatever, you would have to go like on a like curve. Like you gotta curve all the way around to get like in the lot. So I'm going around the curve, y'all. This dude headbutt me, bro. This dude headbutt me, bro. Like, oh hell no. Bam, y'all, remind you, I am driving a vehicle. He hit me. So I'm like, I done got, yeah, I'm feeling played. I'm like, all right, bet. I started punching and stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just, at this point, like, low-key in my feelings, because damn, nigga, you headbutt the fuck out of me because I'm talking shit. I'm talking bad shit. That's why you feeling like that? When he headbutted me, I was just out of it. So we getting around the curve finally after we didn't do licks and everything. We getting around the curve finally, and he tried to grab the wheel again. Y'all, it's all like I'm really trying to remember everything piece by piece, cause this was like almost a year ago. But anyway, he grabbed the wheel again. So like at this point I had to slow all the way down, like and it made a loud noise. Like you can see the tire marks on the street and everything. So I'm like, oh no, I'm like, man, what up? I'm like, I got out the car, man, I'm from Louisiana. I'm like, and when I click, I'm like, I'm black, and I'm like, man, what up? I'm like, what up? I'm like, you trying to fight? I'm like, you trying to fight? I'm like, man, what up? So I got out the car. You know me, I'm kicking out my shoes and everything. I'm like, man, what up? What you trying to do? Cause I don't care, my nigga. I really show you out of this car for real. So anyway, when I got out the car, y'all, tell me why he hopped in the driver's seat. He hopped in the driver's seat. And remind you, this is my mama's car. Like, this is not even my car. Like I told y'all earlier, my car is in the shop at this point. My mama let me use her car to get my money. Okay, you gonna complain with me like this? You gonna complain with me like this? You gonna complain with me like this? But anyway, so when he hopped in the car, y'all, I'm like, I ain't know what to do. I'm like, really, nigga? So when he got like down the street, y'all, he started swerving like, in front of all the cars. Everybody like, huh? They stopping. I'm like, I'm stuck. Y'all, I'm watching this. I just took off and I'm like, cause I'm almost to the house at this point. I just took off and I'm like, so as I run, I'm like, man, who can I call? Who can I call? Who can I call? Y'all, my phone was off. Y'all, my phone was off. Why was my phone off? Listening to him again. I must have been a plug. I must have been a clerk, a back act, something. I don't know what I was at this point, but y'all, my phone was off. I was just out of it. So I'm like, man, I can't call nobody that I know for help. I can't call nobody. Like, the loss. Bam. The loss. Bam. So I'm like, bam. Call. I'm like, somebody just stole my mama's car. They driving reckless and they give me the car name and So I'm describing everything to them. I'm still running to the house, y'all. I'm still running to the house at this point. I done kicked off my shoes and everything. So next thing I know, I'm running. Ooh, telling them everything with my right now. This is my first time ever calling the police, y'all. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do, y'all. I don't care. I didn't know what to do. So yeah, I'm like, telling them everything. All right. Whoa. So I go to my neighbor's house. because I'm like, I'm scared at this point. He gonna come over here and try to beat me up. So when I get to my neighbor's house or whatever, they like, what's going on? Whatever. I heard that loud stuff like that. So I started telling them, little stuff because I'm still on the phone or whatever. So no, y'all, I missed the point. As I'm walking home, y'all, out of nowhere, he comes flying. Ooh, almost hit me with the car. He almost hit me with the car, y'all. I had to run. That's when I ran to my neighbor's house. I had to run to my neighbor's house because I wasn't going home. I'm like, man, he gonna come really try to fight me, try to handle me bad out here in these streets when I go in the house. So I'm not going to the house. I'm gonna go to my neighbor's house. So bam, I went to my neighbor's house and I'm still on the phone with the laws or whatever like that. I'm telling him, yeah, what he got on. I'm telling him what he looked like. I'm telling him, yeah, because at this point you got me messed up and you playing my money because I'm still thinking about this lady has to come to my house. I need him gone. I need him gone right now. Come get him. So they all put up whatever, and by this time, y'all, they had them took pictures of my face because they couldn't find him, y'all. They could not find him. So when they pulled up, they took pictures of my face. They took a picture of my face and my hand, and something else had a little something. So bam, they goes in the house. They try to find him. He's nowhere to be found, y'all. He's nowhere to be found. So yeah, they started searching for him and stuff like that, and they end up calling. I think they end up calling him, or somebody ended up calling him, getting him to come back or whatever like that. And yeah, they said I was supposed to go to jail too. They said they were supposed to take me to jail that day, but I said, you know what, that was nothing but the Lord. That's how I really feel, because they said they didn't have enough room in the women's jailhouse, and I felt like he knew I didn't have no bad intentions on today. He knew that everything that happened today, I was trying to avoid. He knew that I was being a good girl that day. I was really trying to handle myself very well that day, and it got very much so out of hand very quickly. It escalated very quickly, and I don't ever want that to happen again. So anyway, they told me I was supposed to go to jail, whatever. They taking him to jail, whatever like that. And yeah, y'all, my client pulled up like maybe 15 minutes. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy that she wasn't like on time, because like, man, y'all, she pulled up 15 minutes after that and I was good. Like, I had the music playing, I had them bleached her knots, I was ready for the Insta. I was like, hey, but still in my head, like, all of this really just happened today. And on top of that, he couldn't even come back to where we lived, y'all. They said if they see him on that property, he's trespassing. So it was no, nothing that I could have done about it. He was in jail. And the crazy part, I gotta tell y'all this part of the story. So the funny part is, I I was really a cluck. I was a duck and a, I don't know. I helped this man get out of jail. Like, I was really helping this man get out of jail. Like, really helping this man get out of jail. Even though my daddy really got this man out of jail, I was really helping him get out of jail. Like, I had then was about to go pick up the money and everything, and my daddy called me like, hey, so-and-so about to go pick him up out of jail, whatever. Cause come to find out, I couldn't go like get him out of jail because I had to like put him in jail, whatever like that. But yeah, I couldn't physically go up there. But that's crazy, y'all. Like, I just want to say, like, if you're dealing with somebody, it's easier to just, like, now I know, like, now I'm at the point to where if I'm dealing with somebody, it's easy to just like have a mature conversation about whatever it is, like, you know. And if that other person feel too harsh about how you feel or too harsh about anything that's going on in your life, like, that's not the person for you. Obviously, you know, that person is, you know, on the verge of being controlling, or that person is like just not for you, in my opinion. That's how I feel now today. But if I feel like we can have a conversation, we can come to a concise, you know, mentality and get through this stuff, and it's like, it's not worth it, baby girl, baby boy, baby boo, baby papa. So yeah, that was the time that me and my boyfriend almost died, and I sent him to jail right after that. So I don't play no games. I don't play no games. I'm not proud of it, but I'm just saying, don't come to me thinking I'm gonna play this game with you, because I'm not. Okay? Period, boo. So yeah, if y'all want more videos like this, this is low-key funny, but a true story. If y'all want another story time, y'all, I have so many different things I can tell y'all, from the good things that happen in my life, from the crazy things that happen to my life, from the, you know, the miracles that happen in my life, like the, you know. If y'all want more story times, bruh, just say that. Like, just say it in the comments down below. Drop in the comments down below more story times, K-Beyond, more story times. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go because I want this video to be real short, cute, simple and sweet for y'all. Something, you know, interesting, a little part of me of how, you know, I used to be and how I grew. Just that quick, girl. Kudos to you. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. I love y'all, KBBs. Peace out.